Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some Junkyard Builder. We're right here where we left off and we have a few things to go here. Our garbage is going to be here in about 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and get these things in here. We'll get that in there. We got to grind it down. Alright, that's done. Now we got to paint it. Alright, we'll paint it purple. Set it outside for now. It does need tires. I don't think we have enough, but it is worth a little bit of money, so go ahead and do that again. that there. I think we have a couple of medium things out here. We do. That is a left drawer, and okay, so only one, but that's alright. That's one thing. And we'll set this back here since it has a part in it. We're running out of room, but it's actually, let's kind of condense this back a little bit. This is the wardrobe red mirror. Do that. Alright. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Alright, we got a Velmora large shelf. Velmora in here. I'm pretty sure it already has the large shelf. Yeah, we're just needing a small shelf. Alright, let's set this over here. Alright, we have, yeah, put that large shelf in there. Make sure that these both have large shelves. Alright, let's go ahead and put that in there. What else we got? That's another large. This is an Eldorn. And that's another. Alright, so we can put the medium shelf on there. Let's check these other ones, make sure they have the medium shelf before they do. So we're getting down to just needing small shelves and doors for these. Alright, we'll go ahead and just set this one back out here. Alright. And then Eldorn bottom shelf. Set that right there. This is blue-green, this is blue-green, medium. That's a dresser, this is medium. What's this one? Alright, so we need, I don't know if we have another Eldorn, so we'll just take this one out here. Let's see what we got here. Alright, that's Branlow. Alright, that's a Eldorn. So, trying to keep it sorted out. Alright, we got another Velmora large. We're just going to sell this one because we are already working on 4 of those. So we'll just paint it and sell it. got out here? We got blue pine, blue pine. Let's go ahead and sand these down. I don't think we have blue pine. What we have in here is blue green, so we'll just take these out here. That's all blue pine stuff. Yep. And this other door we're just going to sell, because we don't need another one. Just gonna sell that one. Alright, how much time have we got left? 7 minutes. Alright, let's go to, first of all, let's grab that. We're gonna go to the junkyard, so we need more tires. Let's get out of that. So we have, oh, this is good. We have a bunch of wheels that we need. We need these Argus wheels, and I think we need that front or rear bumper, whichever one that one is. So we're gonna grab it too. Always grab these wheels. That's another turn. Main purpose of us coming here was to get wheels. Alright, now I don't need those. Take all these Argus wheels, so that is really good. This is the trunk we don't need. We'll take the duffel lift door. I don't know if we need it or not, but we'll take it. Alright, looks like we got 2 more wheels, a duffel wheel. Tire. I'm not going to grab any of the Argus parts. Main purpose was to come here and get some tires. Alright, now let's go ahead and check our garbage, see if we get any money out of it. Nothing out of those. Let's go ahead and alright, we got a duffel wheel. We'll definitely take that. is a big wardrobe right shelf. You know, we'll go ahead and take that. Just because I don't really need it, but we're going to grab it. Alright, what else have we got over here? Just a bunch of stuff. Alright, another Druffle wheel, and we got a dresser blue grain shelf and an Eldorn top. So we'll grab those. The wheel. Alright, so we only need one more thing. And I think we're gonna grab this. Yeah, we're definitely gonna take that, but we're gonna search anyway. Ooh. Alright, so that was a Barlow we don't really need. Not sure which one of those we needed. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one instead of the Eldorn. It's probably not the one we need, but we're gonna take it anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and get in our truck. And I've decided it's easier just to pull in and back down instead of trying to get all this turn in and all that stuff. Back to the junkyard. Alright, let's grab our stuff. Let's get this stuff emptied out. Alright, so we're just going to set everything off to the side. Did really do well on tires and wheels though. Alright, truffle up there. Alright, we'll clean that up later. We'll put this over here. Alright. Is that the one we needed? Left door. I don't know. Go ahead and see here. No, we needed the right door, but that's alright. It's there to be cleaned. Alright, we got a few tires. Now we can hopefully get us a couple more things completed. Looks like we do have enough tires now to complete an Argus and a car. So let's go ahead and get one of the Moskoviches, put it in. Alright, and we'll grab 4 tires. And our garbage is in right on time. Moskovich done. Go ahead and put that in our cell box. Alright, and then we are gonna check out this Argus here. I think all it needs is a wheel. I'm pretty sure. 2 wheels, yeah. Okay. So we can put this one in. Grab 2 wheels. Alright, now this one can be sold. Now, I think these cars should be worth a little bit more money, but alright, now the other Argus. Let's grab it, put it in. Alright, now this one we know we can put the wheels on. Go ahead and do that. I think all it needs is wheels and a door. So, yeah, it just needs the lift, door, and 2 more wheels. Oh. We'll set that one right there. Pretty sure we don't have a lift door. I think we just have a right one. Yep. Okay. Alright, we'll grab that stuff later. Got another Argus body. Got a few more items out here. Let's go ahead and get all this situated. Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, we got plastic. Right? Yep. Paper. Plastic. Metal. Alright, we're just going to set this one over here. Alright, what we got here? This is another red mirror shell, or base. Set that right there. Alright, we got us a door of some kind. Alright. Get that out of here. Alright, is that a part we need for this one? I think we need the hood. Yeah, we need the hood. That one, so we can just set this over here. Our other stuff. Alright, we got another shelf of some sort. Alright, we got some metal and some paper. Okay, I don't understand that. That was paper. Alright, we got another shelf here. And we got some more metal. Oh, our metal's already working, so we'll just... Hey, cool. It stood there. Alright. And we got another big thing of metal here. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. I'm going to set it right here. Let's go ahead and clean this one. set it down right here. And we'll get this one cleaned up. Set that one here. And then we can set it outside for now. Alright, we'll hold off on those. Let's go ahead and get our duffel in them. Alright, so we need, I don't know if this door's the one we need. It is. Cool. Alright, we got that one. We need that. So we'll be able to complete another car here with the parts that we got. Grab another wheel. Nope, don't need another wheel. So it's just the bumper then. We need the bumper. This is that all we need? No, we need the other door. Okay. That's okay. All we need is the door on that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just clean up our stuff here. And this is the Rosewick base. We have several of those. We're just going to sell this one. Now, I know our objective is to unlock the car crusher. We are going to do that, just not right now. We're going to work on some other upgrades first. I said, we're just going to sell this one. Alright, and what else have we got here? We got an Eldorn top shelf. Alright, so I will do all this off camera, finish cleaning these up. We don't really need all this stuff, but we're going to keep it anyway. Now the blue pine, I don't think, yeah, we don't have a blue pine base. Alright, but first things first, let's go ahead and go over here and sell what we got. So we're going to sell all this for $18.68. Alright, now we're going to go into truck upgrade. The next one is $7,500. So we can't do that. Delivery truck. The next one is $6,000. We can't do that. Crane, I'm not worried about. Warehouse upgrades. We could store more, but we don't really need that. Alright, now this market offers can be from 30 cheaper to 30% more. I'm not. You know what? We'll do that. And then this is increases the maximum amount of the offers in the market to 15. We don't really buy a whole lot, but we are going to check that today. Alright. Cart upgrade, the next one is 1,000. We'll go ahead and buy that. And the last one is 2,500. This one's 15, that one's 15. And I think allows you to find up to 2 items in garbage bags. That's 3,000. We can't do that. Alright, this one is less garbage and big garbage. Decreases the chance of finding cheap things in big garbage. Oh, we'll hold off on that. Alright, let's go into here. Let's go to buy. Let's see if there's anything that can help us out here. Right, metal tables. Alright, so this is all just junk. We don't really need that, any of that. I mean, we could buy all of this for 601. It's actually a lot of metal. Wow. Alright, so we do need to increase our warehouse. Where's warehouse upgrade? How much is it for the next upgrade? $1,000. We'll do that. And go ahead and buy the rest of those. So we'll go to Q. Buy all. Alright, cool. Alright, now we'll take our cart. We can hold lots of stuff in here now. So let's go ahead and go here. Stashed on unstash all. Alright, all that stuff's gonna come over here somewhere. And we're just gonna put it all in our bin here. Now the only reason why I bought this stuff was to get the scrap metal. Alright, this is renewable, so we'll set it over here. Like I said, I'll do some of this stuff off camera before our next recording. Let's see, we got a, can we get that in there, please? Alright. Alright, this is another cabinet. I didn't want that in there. Over here. Alright, we're gonna have to move the cart. It's in the way. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, that is gonna come over here. Alright, this. We'll take it straight around over here. Alright, this. We'll take over here. But like I said, I will clean all this stuff up, get it all together. Jerry can. Put that there. But all these barrels and stuff we can turn into scrap metal, or big chunks of metal, I guess you could say. And I'm gonna get all this stuff done off camera. I'll probably make a couple of runs to the junkyard and to the town to try to get more furniture. But we're gonna. I think that buy all for 600 was worth it. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff we can redo, and dang it, cart's always in the way. I wonder if this can be put in the metal thing. Nope. Okay. What about over here? Nope. Okay. Let's move all this stuff. We'll just drop that up there. think we can get our cart around there now. Alright, let's grab that. Let's try to get our metal items in here. Alright, cool. Alright, now what we're going to do, like I said, a lot of this metal stuff is just going to go in here. So what I'll do is off camera, I will, well, we can go ahead and put this in the pot. Off camera, I will get all this scrap metal done, and I'll get all that stuff cleaned up. Alright, this is a small cabinet base. Alright, this will just go ahead and scrap. This we'll put in. This we'll put in. And this we will scrap. And then we should have another metal thing to put in. Alright, and that should make our, oh, alright, we have another table. And one more piece of metal. That will take care of that. Yes, okay. Alright, now that is gonna be where we leave today's episode. I'm just gonna empty this while we're doing our outro. I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. Just your icon if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free. Helps me in the channel grow. I do appreciate all the support you've given me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope that y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye now.